video In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys the best new sniping filters here in NBA 2K23 My Team to make you millions of MT. And before we get into it, make sure to go ahead and leave a like on this video and subscribe to the channel right now. Please go ahead and sub up for me. Check and make sure you're subscribed. And let's get straight into these filters. I've got some very good filters in today's video, and let's get straight into it, y'all. So for the very first filter here, we're going to go over here to the theme and we're going to set it to invincible. Then, let me show you exactly, there's two ways you can set this filter up. First of all, you can go over here and find the cheapest invincible currently right now, which as you can see, it's going to be Curry at about 50k. And you can just go over here and set the max buyout to 45,000 MT. And even if you see Curry, you're guaranteed to make profit on Curry. Or if you see any of the other cards, any other invincible in the game, 45k and under is going to be tens of thousands of profit. But again, even if you see Curry on this filter, you will make profit. But there's a way to make this filter much, much better. This filter is good, don't get it wrong, but there's a way to make it a lot better. So all you have to do is literally pick up the cheapest Steph Curry invincible card on the auction house. So currently right now, if you wanted to do that, you could just pick one up for 51k right here. Then you're going to go over here and enable it. So if you guys didn't know, Curry is by far the cheapest invincible in the game. And as you can see, when I enable it, there's like none that show up for a long time. And the next card that you're going to see is going to be Jalen Williams at around 62 to 65,000 MT. Now, you have two options here. You can either scroll on the Jalen Williams filter right here, and any other card in the game at this, or any other invincible besides Curry at this price will be guaranteed to make you profit. So again, you could just sit on it right here at 67k and just scroll, and if you see anyone besides Jalen Williams and you have Curry enabled on, you will guarantee yourself profit, including Booker, Anthony Edwards, Boogie, any of them, literally any of them. I was able to snipe an Anthony Edwards for 71k last night and flipped it for 89k, making myself about 18,000 profit off this filter. And there's another way you can set it up though. If you want, you can pick up one of these Jalen Williamses for 60k and then enable him out as well, so then you'll have Curry and Jalen Williams enabled. And then at that point, as you can see, as you keep hiring it here, you're not going to see another card until like probably close to 80k, maybe even over 80k, which means that you're literally on such a good filter. Let me show you what I mean here. So as I keep hiring it up to like 87k, now you see Booker, now you see I think you're going to be able to see Anthony Edwards as well. But you definitely see Booker, you see DeMarcus Cousins, and you might potentially see Anthony Edwards. And you can set the filter up. If you pick up Jalen Williams and Steph Curry, at that point, then you would just set the max buyout to like 72k or like 75k, honestly, and any card there would be guaranteed to make you profit. Because as you can see, if I set it to 75k, but I don't enable Jalen Williams, he's gonna ruin the filter. So you can either enable Jalen Williams and set it to 75k, or you can not enable him and set it to 69k and scroll. It's up to you. But this filter is absolutely broken. Trust me, I've made a ton of MT using that filter. But with that being said, I do have some more filters for y'all. So let's go ahead and move into the next filter. The next filter is going to be one of the most basic but just elite filters in the game, and it's going to be the end game filter. So as you can see, all the end games are still going for hundreds of thousands of profit, over 100,000 MT. So just set it to end game, minimum buyout 500. And spend some time on this filter. I saw so many endgame snipes yesterday on Twitter, on YouTube. So many people were sniping endgames. I saw 2 Luka snipes. I saw a bunch of KD snipes, Paolo snipes, Paul George, D-Rob. I literally saw so many snipes yesterday on this filter. So it's definitely worth it to just spend a couple minutes at least on this filter and see if you can get lucky. Just go endgame, minimum buyout 500, and you can go ahead and get a shot at doing that. But with that being said, let's go ahead and move into the next filter. So for this next filter, all you're going to do is go over to the theme here and set it to invincible yet again. But this time, we're going to go over here to the conference and set it to East. As you can see, the only Eastern Conference buy now invincible is Danny Granger. The rest of them all go for over 100,000 MT. So again, you have two options here. You can either buy a Granger and enable him out, which is probably the way you should go with this, or you can scroll it. But as you can see, the scroll is very far. So if you have 100,000 MT extra, you need at least a couple 100,000 MT to use this filter. You just need to buy Danny Granger, enable him out, and then you'll be able to snipe any of these other Eastern Conference cards. But as you can see, it is getting a little bit dicey because it looks like these cards are actually starting to become buy now. So I would be careful, and honestly, I wouldn't even use that filter. You might get away with using that filter, but it definitely is questionable because Invincibles right now are just tanking in price. So you got to be careful with it. But if you know how to do it, you'll be straight. With that being said, let's go ahead and move into the next filter. So for this filter, you're just going to go dark matter here, and then you're going to go over and find the cheapest dark matter. Dark matter cheapest right now is very good, and I want to show you exactly how to currently set it up because it has been changing a lot recently. So as you can see at 5.1k, they are not selling at that price. 49.50, not selling. So as you keep going down here, 4,800, not selling instantly. 4,700. At 4,700, any dark matter in the game is selling instantly. So to guarantee yourself some profit, put the max buyout to 4k, and go ahead and snipe any dark matters you see. Check the price of whatever you get and sell it accordingly so that you don't miss out on any profits. And obviously this is one of the most consistent filters in the game. If you're just looking to just hop on and just try to get some snipes, definitely hop on this one because you're going to see a lot of pop-ups if you're patient. And with that being said, let's go ahead and move into the next filter. So for this next filter right here, all you have to do is go over here to the theme. I'm trying to think of what the theme is for that card again. I think it's I want to check something real quick because I want to make sure I don't mess this up. What theme is this? Oh, okay, yeah, so interdimensional. So all you have to do here is go over to the theme and set it to interdimensional. And you're going to find the cheapest interdimensional dark matter currently in the game. Make sure you set it to dark matter. I almost messed up right there as you guys saw all the opals. And as you can see, it is going to currently be Tim Thomas right now. But what you don't realize is that there is also other cards you can see on this filter. So if I get rid of the maximum buyout here, let me show you who is pop-upable on this filter. You can see Bobo, you can see Luka, and you can see Tim Thomas, which is 3 great cards. And as you can see, Tim Thomas is by far the cheapest right now. The Luka and the Bobo go for much more. But with that being said, you still have a chance of seeing any of the cards on that filter. So on this filter. So first of all, you find the cheapest Tim Thomas, which as you can see, it's going for about 20k. So with that being said, well, actually, why is it? I don't even know what it's going for. Looks like the cheapest Tim Thomases are selling for like 22k. So to guarantee yourself profit, I would just put the max buyout to about 18,000 MT, 18.5k, and have it on interdimensional. And you can see either Luka, Bobo, or Tim Thomas on this filter. And if you see any of those 3 cards, you're guaranteed to make profit. With the market crashing as much as it has been crashing recently, you can see stuff like this. And as you can see, I just picked up a Tim Thomas for 5k on this filter. I told you guys this filter is elite. Literally, all you have to do here is go dark matter, interdimensional, max buyout 18.5k, and you can literally see snipes like that within just a couple of refreshes because the market crash is crazy. And you can also snipe Luka or you can snipe Bobo on this filter. It is absolutely insane because I just sniped him for 5k and he goes for about 22k, so that's about 17k profit. And I'm going to go ahead and flip that in a couple of minutes here. I do want to try the card out though because I actually haven't tried this one out. But with that being said, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Comment a W for that snipe right there, boys, and go ahead and try that filter out. Again, go ahead and comment a W, and I will like and reply to every single comment that just simply has a W to go ahead and see who made it to the end of this video and saw that W snipe. So again, comment a W for if you are a loyal and made it to the end. Hope you guys did enjoy. Go ahead and leave a like and sub up, and I'm out of here, boys. Peace out, y'all.